Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. In today's rapidly evolving business landscape, embracing digital technology is no more a choice or an option, but it has become a necessity. Digital transformation goes beyond the integration of technology. It is reimagining the business models, customer experiences and processes. Today, I hope to share insights and explore the opportunities on how Alcircle's report on digital transformation is going to contribute to the decision making of the key stakeholders of the industry. We have with us Mr. Shaumadip Chakraborty, who will be sharing his thoughts on how this report is going to be relevant to the key industry professionals. Welcome, Mr. Shaumadip.
Thank you.
We know that different key stakeholders of the organization perceive the report in different ways.
Sure.
So imagine I am a CDO and I get hold of the report. So how will I benefit from the report?
Thank you very much for the pertinent question, Tanya. I think the digital transformation in aluminium industry, the report from Alcircle has got this unique feature. I think for the first time, Team Alcircle is including a feature about how the word digital transformation translates into different things for the different key stakeholders. One of the major stakeholder is basically the Chief Digital Officer or CDO. If I imagine that somebody is a CDO in an aluminium company, be it a recycling giant or be it in the primary aluminium or smelting plant in a particular country, I think the base level questions are very similar. Number one is that what should be my overall strategy for digital transformation? Any kind of transformation is a journey. So therefore it should be very well guided along with the data points, along with the objective where the organization wants to go. And there are some key strategic drivers which will in future determine the success of these initiatives. So question one that will hover in the CDO's mind will be how to define a digital transformation roadmap. The next question should be what should be those strategic drivers which we need to focus on to make sure that we always do a course correction whenever required. From these two aspects, there should be a very clear roadmap. Of course, that should be aligned with respect to the different types of technologies which are available in the market. And then it should translate in terms of the different project charters. So I think these are certain steps that the CDO should take in order to achieve or embark rather on the digital transformation journey. There are many other interesting questions which are covered in that particular report, and not only this report tries to answer those questions, it also creates a window so that the CDOs can get in touch with Alcircle's experienced digital transformation team to understand the next steps. Thank you.
Okay, that's pretty nice. So this is purely from the CDO's perspective.
Sure.
So how will a software company or a service provider benefit from the report?
Very good question. I think when you shift the lens from the CDO who is on one side of the table to the companies which are basically either OEM or the software solution provider or somebody who is who is more like a system integrator, right? The big IT companies, right? They may come with their own solution or they may implement another third-party solution, right? The questions are quite different. Now, that will depend on the company's life cycle, whether they are already into the aluminium world or they are not. It will also depend on many other factors. For example, what is the type of technology? If I am somebody who is implementing robotic process automation, my strategic priorities will be different than if I am a company which has already a back-end solution and tries to implement artificial intelligence or generative AI, or maybe industry 4.0. So the questions are different. Now the good point about this report is this digital transformation in aluminium industry. This particular report from Alcircle tries to look at all these individual segments of the stakeholder as well, and therefore tries to answer to these questions.
Okay, so a techie, I suppose, will also be benefiting from this report.
Yes, if you talk about the techies, then the techies can again be segregated into two different cohorts. One is that you are somebody who is in some other service industry or any other industry or sector, you are trying to find out an opportunity within aluminium sector.
Right.
Your questions and their answers are going to be quite different than if you are somebody already a program manager or project manager within the aluminium industry, and you are trying to find out your career growth along the exponential technology journey. So again, this particular report takes care of both the roles, their questions, and tries to answer them separately because their requirements are quite different.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much. Thank you for staying tuned. And we've seen how the various stakeholders and key managers of an organization can benefit from this report. This report is launching tomorrow, 25th of August, and we would request you to visit alcircle.com to check out the TOC and the sample copy of the report. Thank you very much.
Thank you.